Do you have wild chats
No.
with your boys? Not right.
Not really.
I
Once.
know guys though who do have those chats.
Yeah, no, I've heard of them too. Like where it's just like a group of like 5-6 guys, and they're just sending each other like crazy photos.
Mhm.
Yes.
Or just
oh my
like
gosh.
Them like who they hooked up with yesterday. They'll literally film it and be like, "Yo,
Film?
check this out."
Okay, that is.
Oh, for
not
sure.
okay.
I know
That
it's not
is
okay. I'm not
too
condoning
Yeah.
it or anything like that, but I'm saying it
much. Like
fucking
that
happens.
escalated very
Yeah.
quickly.
What's poppin'?
What's goody? How you guys doing? Welcome, episode 34.
Probably.
Something.
Okay.
How's life?
New setup,
New
Yes.
setup. New vibes.
new vibes.
We are. If you're watching on YouTube, we're in the office now. I like it. We can have our laptops up. We can have our coffees on
We
the
can
table.
relax. We were
Yeah.
up on
Relax.
stools before. It was uncomfortable, you know?
We were
Yeah.
actually, guys probably couldn't tell, but we were like quite a ways apart. We were like
Yeah.
a good 7-8 feet apart, which is weird.
Yeah, we can actually like see each other
Yeah.
and like talk to each
Have
other.
a normal
Right.
conversation.
Right?
Nice. Sorry we missed last week. We had technical difficulties.
Our recorder stopped working. Our SD card just didn't want to go in.
We had this whole setup. We had like a meeting prior to the podcast. We were about to record and then it stopped working.
So we had to put everything back.
Yes.
It sucked.
And you guys just got back from a trip.
Yeah.
We did.
Back from New York.
That's
So
right.
jealous.
NYC,
My
baby.
fucking hometown, baby.
Okay, I gotta
It's
ask.
not your hometown.
I gotta ask. Are you guys moving?
I'm gonna say yes just to manifest it,
Right?
but
There's a lot of legal,
there's a lot of legal stuff.
Mm.
between that.
You guys can't. You guys have to stay in California.
I think
Yes.
so.
What? I didn't know. that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like
because of our
contingent on
visa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're
our
here in a
business
visa.
that we're here for is
Oh, because it depends
In
what your
LA.
visa is.
in LA.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
that's so
see.
interesting.
if we just bounce around, they're gonna be like, they can do their work remotely, which means they can do
They
it
don't
in
need
Canada.
to be here.
Mhm.
You know?
Dang.
Yo, U.S.
Yeah.
government don't mess around.
And I'm like,
No.
we're touching basically Canada, USA. Just let us
I
fucking hop
know.
around.
Let's hang out.
Wow.
We're right here.
We're boys.
We never had no beef.
We're the same thing.
You know?
We're
Pretty
literally
much.
paying taxes in your country.
Yeah.
So like, I don't get it.
I can't stretch my legs.
What's the harm?
I don't know.
What's the deal here?
Come on, man.
Someone at the U.S. government, give us a chat. You know what I
Right?
mean? We need answers here.
If you want, we will interview you live on this podcast so we can
There
get
you
some
go.
answers.
Free promo.
I'm down for that. But we also got our COVID test when we got back, so we're
Yeah. So
100%
yeah, the
clean.
trip was like really good.
yeah, it was great.
Mhm.
Break it down.
So everybody was safe. Like everyone was respectfully wearing their masks. I think I see more people not wearing their masks in LA than in New
Mm.
York.
Hmm.
Interesting.
But you can't go anywhere you can't go inside anywhere without wearing a mask.
Mhm.
Like they're very strict about the mask policy, which is
Mhm.
really good. But at the same time, all the restaurants made an outdoor area. And so it's just a vibe. It feels like Europe where it's
Mhm.
like everyone's outside. So like everyone is like partying with each other, but
Cute.
socially distanced. So
Poppin'.
it's like popping. Like every night, there's so many people just out and about
Hmm.
walking around.
Sometimes it could be a bit more socially distanced, I
Yeah.
feel like, because like I'll be here and there'll be like a little glass thing right here.
Mhm.
The other person's like literally right there
Oh,
beside me.
on the other side of the
They'll be like-
glass.
Yeah.
Like our shoulders are probably maybe 1 foot apart.
That was weird.
Because we saw that
Interesting.
joint on Sunday. It was this poppin' restaurant we drove by, and that shit was rammed shoulder to shoulder, no masks.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, the
No
like-
mask.
So we were good in terms of where we went,
yeah.
but there were a couple of places because when you sit down, you take off your mask.
Right.
Mm.
So there were a couple places that were really
It's
interesting.
like a full out, like people were popping off, like taking shots, vibing,
Good old
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
like as if nothing was happening.
They
I
say
miss those
COVID
days.
where?
yeah.
Who? COVID who?
COVID who?
What?
I
COVID?
got blackout drunk.
Yo, Jazz got
Amazing.
wavy.
No way.
I got
Amazing.
Jazz
like,
got wavy.
Are you
like-
kidding me?
to the point where I don't remember anything. Isn't that fucked?
Okay,
Wow.
where were you and what were you drinking?
Okay, so
Ah,
we went to Sunday brunch, you know.
Mhm.
It's on easy.
Vibing.
Had some mimosas, whatever. Did a bunch of stuff, and then we went back to our hotel and
Got more drinks.
we got more drinks. Like we got room service
Damn.
Nice.
Drinks.
Oh, you guys were on vacation.
Yeah, we were like on
Yeah.
vacation.
For sure.
So we got room service drinks to our room, obviously, and
To the lobby.
while we were waiting for one of our friends, he just kept pushing the time. He's like, "Yeah, let's meet at 4," and then he's like, "No, let's meet at 5." And so while we were waiting,
First it was let's meet on Friday.
Yeah.
Then let's meet on Saturday. Then let's meet on Sunday.
then we met on Sunday.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
Oh no.
And then he gets to the restaurant, which is like a 2-minute walk from us. We walk there. We get there. He instantly gets 4 shots of Casamigos and margaritas for the table.
Yeah.
This is still at brunch? Oh no, this is
No,
after
this
brunch.
is at
Post brunch.
5 p.m. After I've had
Damn.
probably 4 mimosas. Harjit's had 2 mimosas and 2 beers.
Mm-hmm.
And we sit down at this restaurant and all we've had to eat is at brunch we shared a pizza.
Yeah.
Like, we shared
a
pizza and fries.
Pizza and fries, yeah.
So those
So-
things smacked you.
They
Yes.
smacked
Oh,
hard.
And then-
And the funny part was we were taking the shots, and me, my boy, and his boy, after we took the shot, we had the limes, like right after.
Mhm.
And Jazz looked at us and she's like, "You pussies." Straight away. She's like, "All 3 of you, pussies."
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Wow.
That's exactly what I said.
You gotta call it how you see it, Jazz.
And that bit me in the ass.
Yikes.
So yeah, we took 3 more shots, another pitcher of margaritas. And then because we were fighting over who paid for the bill,
Mhm.
apparently the waiter was like, "Oh, because you guys fought over the bill, we're gonna give you guys 4 free shots." So we got another shot. So we're like,
Whoa.
we're like 4 shots in. I'm like 6 drinks in.
Oh,
It's
no.
like by this time I'm like wavy. Like I'm like I can't
She's
even
out
move.
here. Yeah, she's
Stumbling.
out here.
And then I honestly don't remember what happened.
So Harji, what happened after that?
He's like, I don't remember either.
First we go to a convenience store, and this girl gets into a full-on conversation with the cashier. For like 20 minutes, she's like going and going.
What was I talking about?
I don't know. Remember?
Manifesting, probably.
Probably something,
Honestly.
probably something to do with Mercury being in retrograde. And shit like that.
Jazz is actually the spiritual
Yeah,
deep drunk.
I
If
am.
you guys saw the last video,
I am. I
so,
definitely
so then we
am.
leave from there, and then we end up at a hookah bar, which was
Like, why is that open?
like
Oh my gosh, I love hookah.
thinking back on it, I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, that's not the move during COVID.
Because everyone's just
Did they give
blowing
you,
air
did they
into
give you the
everything.
little pieces?
I can't recall, to be
Wow.
honest.
Right?
But it was
Damn.
outside though, right?
I
Oh, it
can't
was-
even recall.
was it
but
inside?
It was indoors.
There's
Yeah,
some
it was
indoor
indoors.
hookah
But,
bars
like,
open out here
I'm
in LA.
sure
Are you
the-
serious?
Yeah, there's
Damn.
like some in the valley.
But the
that are
front
open.
doors were like wide open.
Not
I
the
mean,
same.
that
Yeah.
doesn't even do anything, but
Yeah.
I don't remember how this place looks. I don't remember how we got there.
Wow.
I'm like blacked out drunk by this point.
Damn.
yeah, so pretty much Jazz goes to the bathroom, right? And then we're just talking, and then the guy that owns the bar comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, your girl just threw up like outside the bathroom."
Outside of the bathroom.
You gotta clean it.
I didn't even
I-
make it inside the bathroom.
I'm like, so I walk up to Jazz, like, leaning against the bathroom door, and then I look down and I see the puke, and I'm like, "Is that you? Did you do that?" And she's like, "Yeah."
She's
Yeah,
all
that's me.
proud.
That's me.
I did that.
I did.
Saw me.
So then we dipped. I got my boy to call us an Uber, and then we just hopped in the Uber. Got all the way home. Jazz was still like not even alive at this point. I had to throw her into the bed, put the blanket on her, and she was just dead.
Out.
Dead
Yeah.
weight, done, gone.
Dang.
Yeah.
But you had fun
I mean, I probably could have done without the
throwing up.
Throw-
yeah,
The
the
throwing up
throwing
part.
up and the
For
blacking
sure.
out part.
Maybe 2 shots less.
Maybe just went home after.
Straight home after
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I gotta start to learn to do is when someone says, "Yo, do y'all have plans after?"
Just say
you gotta
yes.
say yes.
Yeah.
And then like if what they're doing after seems lit, you just be like, "Don't worry, we can push that. It's fine."
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's a
if
good
what they're
one.
doing
That's a
is
good
like
idea.
something you don't want to do, you have plans.
Yes.
You can bounce.
Yes.
I love
You-
that.
I
you
do
need
too,
that escape
actually.
plan.
People
You
need
it.
to learn how to say no more often.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Straight up.
If we say we're free and then they invite us somewhere, like,
Or
I'm not
like-
trying to be rude.
Yeah.
I feel that.
You know, I'm not
Honestly, I've been guilty of like double booking on
Mhm.
plans,
Me
knowing that I already
too.
have shit to do.
Me too.
Like I'll tell my friend, he'll be like, "Hey, what are you doing on Friday?"
Yeah.
I'll come through. Then my other friend will hit me up. Yo, what are you doing Friday? I'm free.
I'm chilling.
And then Friday comes and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Who am I flanking on?
What do you, why do you think
Why?
that is? Because I feel like I do that too.
You know what I think? For me, it's I have a hard time saying no to people.
Mhm.
I don't know what it is. I want to please people.
Mhm.
So I'm
Yeah.
always saying yes, yes, yes. When I
Yeah.
should be saying no, no, no.
I'm busy.
sorry.
Yeah. I made plans already.
And honestly, people respect you more
Yeah,
if they're
that's a
just
fact.
if you just tell them the truth. Like, sorry, dude, I don't have plans.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
That's a fact.
What is the most creative excuse you guys have ever used to get out of plans?
I've used COVID probably already 3-4 times.
Yeah, I've used it so many
Easily.
times.
sorry, bro, I have COVID.
Easily. Like,
Wait, have COVID or like
I don't even so-
we're in a pandemic?
Yeah.
So no, I can't go.
Yeah.
Okay.
no, it's not even we're in the pandemic. It's like, yo, I think I might have COVID.
You've
Mm.
actually said that.
Yeah, all the time.
Someone's like,
You're
bro,
gonna
this is the third
manifest that
time.
shit into your life
I'm gonna
by,
manifest
say-
it.
by saying it.
Art
Yes.
doesn't
my
believe in
God.
it.
Oh my God.
When I don't want to like do a Zoom call or something,
Mhm.
I'll be like, "Oh man, my internet's out," or I'll do, "Oh man, there was a blackout."
in my apartment building.
Damn, I've used that one a couple times.
Are y'all buying the new iPhone 12 or what?
Is it much different from the current one?
Yeah. What is
The edges are flat, baby.
That's literally the only thing.
Flat edges and the
How much is it? $1,200?
1,500.
Can we talk about how expensive cell phones are?
That's
Yo,
crazy.
stupid.
It's $1,500
$1,500
for the most expensive.
That's like
version.
some people's rent.
How
Like,
much-
That's my rent.
That's crazy.
There you go. There
How much
go.
do you think
Nuts.
it costs to make the iPhone? The newest iPhone. Can we Google that? How much does it cost to make the new iPhone? I'm gonna say $400.
I'm gonna say like $80, honestly.
Yeah.
Cost
I mean-
okay, so for the current gen, so the iPhone 11 Pro Max, it retails at about 1,400.
Mhm.
When it dropped,
Okay.
it cost them $66 to make.
That's-
yes, sir.
What? That can't be real.
Yes, sir.
That
Well, of course it's
cannot
real. That's
be
why.
real.
That's why it's problematic.
$66 to make,
and
they're
they charge you. They charge you more than that to replace the screen.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh my god.
They charge. Apple will charge you $150 to replace your screen, and they'll ask you to make an appointment for it.
Isn't that nuts?
Fuck off, Apple.
To be fair,
Love it.
they
Tell 'em.
still have to pay the technicians, the engineers.
Oh, so these are
so
the
that's
parts.
just the part.
Yeah.
The parts.
So it's not like you're just paying for the phone. You're paying for the
True.
technology.
Yeah, you're paying for the
That is what
technology.
costs
You're paying for the
Yeah.
software in the phone.
$1,500. Yeah.
So maybe then $250 to make.
Does that
No.
does that equate to $1,500?
Do you know how much
think?
engineers make? They make a shit ton of money.
Yeah, but let's talk
That's
about
true.
what Apple has in the bank.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
that's true.
You know, how much is Apple worth?
How many
What?
Apple products do you have?
What
Not
are your
many.
guys'
Not
guesses
many.
on Apple's worth?
I'm gonna say 15 billion.
15 billion? Jazz? Murray?
100 billion.
2 trillion.
I was gonna say it has to be in
Yeah.
the
2
trillion.
trillion.
It has to be trillion.
Damn.
2 trillion.
$trillion.
Isn't that nuts?
It just
And
when
you
I think
know
about
how-
stuff like that, it's just like it just makes me think about like the gap
The wealth
in
gap.
the wealth gap in the world.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like how is one company worth $2 trillion and then there's people living on the streets.
I
Like,
know.
I think the phrase is late stage capitalism, where it's just capitalism that's just unchecked. It's just like
Mhm.
sell, buy,
Yeah.
buy.
Yeah.
Do you think there should be a cap on how much a human being can have?
I think so as well. I
Do you
think that's
think,
a
like-
controversial statement, but I think
Yeah,
so.
it is
Like after a
controversial.
while,
yeah.
they just have to give it back.
I don't know
So,
about
like-
give it back, but maybe they just maybe give it back to your employees.
Maybe
well,
like-
that's the point of taxes, right?
Yeah, but I
No, like instead of give it back to the government, like give it back to like they have to donate it to the less fortunate,
Mhm.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
right?
Yeah.
I think like on paper it sounds good, but I think like maybe when you look more into it, it might get a little hairy.
It
Yeah,
reminds
because
me-
then there's also like some people are like, oh, well, what's the point of me working when this person's going to make a $1 trillion and then donate the rest to people like
right.
me?
Well, I
Like
gue-
there's like that whole welfare thing.
I guess it depends on what the cap
Mm.
is. Do you really need
Exactly.
$1 billion, Jeff
Yeah, it
Bezos?
reminds me of
You
that
know?
Tupac
I know.
interview where he's like, people shouldn't have like 9 houses and there's people that can't eat.
I was driving around Hollywood this past weekend and just like the homelessness is unreal.
It's crazy.
Insane.
It's insane. Like, is this related to the pandemic? Like, it must be, right? But because I've never seen it this bad.
I
That's
think
bad.
I think the pandemic exasperates the issue,
Mhm,
but
mhm,
definitely
mhm.
LA has had that trend where
yeah.
homeless has just gone up. Because I've lived here my whole life, so I've seen it here my whole life.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
similar to
yeah.
what you were saying, Marie, I've never seen it this bad. Like it's
everywhere.
it's in parts of LA because LA is geographically it's a wide area.
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm,
Unlike New York, it's just like Manhattan, Brooklyn, the boroughs,
It's like
right?
very condensed.
It's very
yeah.
condensed.
Mhm.
LA is spread out. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So I live in the Valley area, San Fernando Valley. Like the homelessness, I see it like in areas where I've never seen it before.
Wow.
Woodland
Mhm.
Hills,
Mm.
you know what I mean?
Really?
Calabasas.
This is like what we pay the most taxes in California.
Mhm,
And like,
mhm.
where the fuck is our tax money going?
Yeah,
That's why there's so
legit.
many people leaving California. The
Mhm.
mass exodus, it's real. It's a real
Mhm.
phenomenon. I
Yeah.
mean, what Rogan was talking about it.
Yeah.
He bounced.
He went to
and
Texas, right?
He went to Texas. I mean,
Mm.
and
A lot of
and
people are
they-
going to Texas.
Cheaper,
Everyone's
way
going to Texas.
cheaper.
There's no
Yeah,
state
that's-
taxes in
Mhm.
Texas.
Yeah.
Imagine
Way
that.
cheaper.
No state tax.
That's nuts.
You know, so I can imagine why people are leaving and there's less homelessness
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Also, in Jazz, we opened our company in the wrong state.
I know. We fucked
We
up.
done fucked up on that.
Have you guys heard about Tory Lanez basically saying that Meg is lying about him shooting her?
Damn.
But he posted a video basically saying like she knows she's lying and I know she's lying, she knows she's lying, and the thing is she's still my friend, like saying that kind of stuff. I mean,
Are you
there's
team Tory or team Megan?
listen,
Or is this a publicity stunt?
He got charged back in like October 8th.
Oh,
So I don't know
okay.
what happened after that.
oh yeah, because I
Interesting.
did hear people were saying like he got charged, but he's in the club. Like, what's happening?
Mm.
Sounds like some R. Kelly stuff. Isn't that what R.
Oh,
Kelly was doing?
gosh.
He was like clubbing when he was like getting investigated.
Kelly.
The R. Kelly thing though, that is not a conspiracy.
Yeah.
That's just facts.
that
That
is.
is facts. My
real.
my ex is from Chicago, and he was like, "Yeah, it was just a known thing that R. Kelly would pull up to our high school,
What the fuck?
No.
and it was just like no one thought anything about it.
It was,
Nobody
it was
said
R.
anything.
Kelly, right? That was married to Aaliyah for like a
Yeah,
year.
Yeah.
yeah.
When she was 15.
15 years old.
That's fucked up.
Gross is
I
what it is.
cannot. What's
Yeah.
the point of you having this list if you're not gonna look at it?
I'm trying to figure out a way to transition, man. We're jumping all over the place.
I like it though.
I was gonna go from phones to checking your fucking things phone. A nice
Your
transition.
Tings phone.
And
but
then we
then we
ended up in
turned-
taxes. we ended up in tax land. And I'm like, imagine you guys are like 16% to 19%. And I'm like, so how you feel about if your girlfriend checks your phone?
Yikes.
How do y'all feel about
How do we
that?
transition this the right way?
I guess that's the best way right there.
Yeah. Are we checking our partners' phones? Is this the club of checking partners' phones that we're in? Is that what we do as
Listen,
individuals?
no,
No.
I'm not.
No.
I'm not either.
But
no.
what if your partner is?
What do you mean by check? Like you walk to the bathroom, they pick it up and go through it?
Yeah, right?
Is there levels
Yeah.
to it?
There are levels because I'm on Jazz's phone all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Only
on Harjit's
since
phone all the
it's
time.
Only because
Yeah.
it's close to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I'm like just scrolling through like Twitter or Instagram casually.
Like when I never had Instagram on my phone, sometimes I go on Harjit's phone and look at Instagram.
Yeah.
because I didn't want to download it.
Right.
But like,
That's different. That's like innocent, right? In a sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I could easily see that's because you guys have trust in your
Yes.
relationship.
Okay, so
Right.
I
imagine
could
you don't have
easily
trust,
see,
right?
Well, I think that I could easily see in a relationship where, let's say, it's just not that level of trust.
mhm.
And but there's trust enough to be like, oh hey babe, let me see your phone, and they let you see their phone, and you are like looking up something, and you innocently scroll on Instagram, or they're like, oh I don't know where my phone is, but I want to show you something on Instagram. Like, let me see your Instagram,
And they start getting nervous.
and they're like, no.
Red
Then
flag?
what?
That's weird to me. Then
Is that a red flag?
yeah,
But that's a thing.
yeah.
What? No.
I-
Where's your phone? Get your phone, babe. It's
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
here.
like what? Then it's
That's
definitely-
weird.
Or what
Yeah.
if? What if they do hand you the phone? They start getting nervous. You can visually see it, right?
Mhm.
Like they start like kind of like maybe rocking, and they're like, okay, can I see my phone back now? Can I grab
Yeah.
it back? You know what I mean?
Eek.
Or they
I
just
think
kind of keep looking to see what you're doing on their phone.
Mm-hmm.
if you have to check your partner's phone, because you don't trust them, that's an issue. If you're not letting your partner look at your phone, that's also an issue.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like, it's like both sides. Like, I feel like if you have something to hide, that's fucked up.
Yes. So I have not a rebuttal, but for example,
Mhm.
on Instagram, my best friend and I,
Y'all talk about your mans in them?
no, we don't talk
Okay.
about our mans. We
Oh,
just
okay.
talk a lot about a lot of things, and
Mhm.
it's just like girl
It's like
talk.
private
You know,
conversation.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
very. It is private. It's girl talk, and we're just like really talking shit. Well, not talking shit like negatively talking shit, but just talking crazy. You
Mhm.
know,
Mhm.
and in my past relationship, there were times where like we'd be going back and forth about something like let's say a celebrity we think is cute, and we're
Okay.
just like going back and forth, just saying
Yeah.
whatever.
Mhm.
And I'm like, you know, if my partner saw what I was saying,
True.
he would be very upset.
Mm.
Very upset. Not that I would actually do anything, but just the type of conversation that it is.
Yeah.
So I guess I think that's where it can get a little.
Yeah.
You know?
I think, well,
So are we letting our partner see that
That
chain,
text
that
thread?
thread?
well, if they're, why are they
Absolutely
looking?
not.
Why are they looking at in your conversations?
Why they?
Well, yeah, that's
Why they in the
weird.
conversation, right?
Because
Yeah, you're
one,
right.
I would never, unless I'm like, oh, Harjit, let me text Marie on your phone.
Yeah.
That's the only time I would open a
Right.
conversation on his
Yeah.
phone.
I feel that.
Other than that,
There's
I
no-
wouldn't
there's no-
go like, I don't want to know what he's talking about with his boys, you know?
Yeah.
reason to.
So
There's
is that,
no-
is that an
That's
invasion of
true.
privacy?
That-
like
yeah.
That's
actually reading
100%.
the conversation.
Yeah.
Right?
That's because there's some things that you want to keep, like, especially if like Marie texted me something in confidence
Yeah.
and I don't want Harjit to know, or she doesn't want Harjit to know.
Yeah.
Like there's boundaries, you
Yeah.
know, and there's like some stuff that you need to like.
Keep private.
Yeah, you shouldn't be looking at your partner's conversations.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
agree.
agree.
That's a
Facts.
great point.
Yeah.
How about alerts being displayed on cell phones? You're able to change the way that an alert looks on your phone.
Mhm.
If I text Harjit, right, he'll get that notification on his front screen, but he can choose to just say text message or iMessage.
Mhm.
Or
You know how
not
some-
have it pop up
Or
at
not
all.
have it pop at all. So
Mhm.
what if your partner has that option on their phone? Are we a little bit kind of
So
concerned about that?
I have a story about that. My ex, like the one that cheated on me.
Mhm.
So you know where this is going.
Mhm.
At first you could see like when like the conversation it would pop up exactly who it was and what the person said,
Right.
Mhm.
and then
It's like the preview.
yeah,
The preview?
and
Yeah.
then I started
Oh, no.
and then I started getting like a little like things started like getting a little rocky.
Mhm.
And he like went to like a new school and stuff like that, and then I saw that it changed to, you know, just the name,
Mhm.
and then it changed to just you got a new text message.
Mhm. Mhm.
Wait, there's an option for that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It-
that's
It
what I'm
just
saying.
says new message, not like who it's from or anything.
What the
Mhm.
fuck?
And then I was like, okay, this
Mhm.
is weird.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's true.
Okay, I can see that.
But what if the person turns off their notifications for productivity purposes?
You know,
We buying that?
I mean,
I've done that once. I've actually turned off all my notifications once because I
Mhm.
just didn't want to get bothered.
I get that.
But I guess that's a very specific
It's a good
hack.
situation. It's
no,
like a
that is
hack.
specific. So my ex turned off all his notifications, and I remember when it shifted from like being able to
Ding,
see
ding, okay.
and then to just like his phone buzzing and nothing coming up. I remember that.
Mm.
With that being said, I don't think that he ever cheated on me.
Mhm.
But I do remember, and I trusted him, so I just was like, okay, whatever. Like I literally was
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, okay, whatever. But then I did it to my phone because I'm like, well, I was like, oh, I didn't know you could do that, and then I just did it to my phone, and my phone is still like that, so you still can't
Mm.
see. So I don't know, like it could be innocent, it could not.
Yeah,
be
no,
innocent.
I'm the same way. I mean, I have that on my phone, so it just says iMessage, but there's no preview
Oh.
on it, and that's just
Oh.
because naturally I'm more of a private person,
Okay.
so I just don't like
Mm.
I just don't like my notifications being on my screen as
Yeah.
it is. But I can see how like if I were in a relationship, that would be problematic.
It
Yeah.
would look
Yeah.
a little sketch.
You would look a little sus for sure.
It looks sketch when it changes.
Right.
Mhm.
when it
when
was
yeah,
it
when it
once-
changes.
Yeah.
When it was
that's
once, you
fair.
could
Boom.
see it. but then you can't.
The change is sus.
What are you hiding? The fuck
My
you hiding,
case.
Eric? What the
Hiding.
fuck you hiding behind those iMessage notifications?
Crazy threads.
Yeah, Eric.
Gosh.
Crazy threads.
But that's the thing though. Like he had a lot of like guy friend threads that I just know. Like he would tell me what they would say sometimes, and I'm just like, you guys are wild.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't even want to see what it actually looked like.
Yeah.
You know?
Makes sense.
What's wilder, men's threads or women's threads?
Depends, man.
It does depend.
My threads are not wild at all. It's like, yo, y'all trying to hop on COD? Yeah, no. We have this one group with all my boys in Brampton. It's just happy birthday, bro.
Mm.
That's cute.
That's all it is.
Mhm.
Hopping
Happy
on?
birthday.
Question mark.
We trying to grab beers today. That's it. It's so boring.
True.
I'm
Yeah.
falling asleep talking about it right now. Like, I have the most boring threads. But that's what I'm saying. It depends on your group of friends. I feel
Yeah,
like.
that's
Yeah,
a
that's
fact.
true.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
Do you have wild like chats with your
No,
boys? Not right.
not really.
Like
Maybe
we-
once.
I know guys though who do have those chats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've heard of them too. Like where it's just like a group of like 5-6 guys, and they're just sending each other like crazy photos.
Mhm.
Yes.
Or just,
oh my
like,
gosh.
Them like who they hooked up with yesterday. They'll literally film it
Oh.
and be like, "Yo, check this out."
Okay, that is.
Oh,
not
for sure.
okay.
I
That
know
is
it's not okay. I'm not
too
condoning
Yeah.
it or anything like that, but I'm saying it
Like
fucking
that
happens.
escalated very
Yeah.
quickly.
Sorry, this went R
I'm thinking,
real quick.
I'm over here thinking like pictures of celebrities and
No.
shit. It's
No,
like,
no, no,
damn.
No, I'm talking about everything. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
I'm just saying it exists.
It does
Well,
exist.
I guess when maybe all your boys are single, it's a different thread. And
Yeah,
then
that's
when you guys are
true.
dating, it's a different thread.
Yeah, like all your
Yeah.
friends are basically in long-term relationships.
Yeah,
They're like
exactly.
engaged
So it's
or
like hella
something.
boring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hella
So it's hella
Hella
boring.
fucking boring. There's
Are
nothing
you
going
saying
on.
You're like, let's
relationships
talk
are
about
boring?
girls. Everyone's like, you're dating Jazz.
No, it's like
all right, never mind.
everyone's just busy with their girls, so it's like
Right.
True.
there isn't really anything going on, you know?
Because you said, I thought you were like, talking about pictures of celebrities and stuff. Is
Mhm.
that fair game? Like pictures or like talking about being attracted to a celebrity?
I think it depends on who you are and what relationship you're in.
Mhm.
Because honestly, me and Harjit will be like, yo, look at this fucking girl. She's fucking hot.
Mhm.
Like we
Mhm.
will have those conversations.
Mhm.
I'd be like, yo, would you bang her? Like we would have those
Mhm.
conversations. So
It
like
depends on the.
it depends on who you're with, like how trusting you are with each other,
Mhm.
like
How comfortable?
what do you got? Yeah,
Yeah.
how comfortable. I mean, we've been dating for almost 6 years, so it's like definitely different for us.
Mhm.
was it like that? Like year 1, year 2?
I don't think so.
Mm.
Probably not. No.
But eventually,
Eventually, it got there.
That's so
Mhm.
interesting.
Like I
Yeah.
think we had a couple of times where I was like, "Yo, why the fuck are you like looking up this girl?" Or like
Mhm.
he's like, "Why are you like whatever?"
Mhm.
And then we had to have that conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we're like, well, it doesn't matter, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like as long as we're open and honest with it, then it's fine.
Mhm.
I guess it's
Um,
more tricky when it's a new relationship. I feel
Yeah,
like, right?
Well, you're
because
still
there-
figuring each other
it's
out.
like insecurities
Right.
and
Yeah.
you don't know.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
That's true. I have a story. Take this shit in, right? This is a friend's sibling. Okay, this is his sister. Cool.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Her boyfriend downloaded a tracking app
Oh yeah.
onto her phone, like secretly, right? And then she found out like a month later. But this man could like see her texts, he could see
Everything.
her location,
What?
all that shit.
They were engaged.
Found out, stayed together for. They're no longer together, but they stayed together after the fact.
Damn.
What are you doing if you find a tracking app on your phone?
Absolutely not.
Nah, right? Jazz?
That's
Nah.
fucked. No.
That's like a cancel. That's like
Yeah.
No, I'm out.
I'm out, right?
Because
know-
not only do you not trust me, you're also psycho.
You're also
Yeah.
crazy.
You're
How do you bring that up?
psycho.
Marie, I know you weren't where you said you were at.
Mhm.
How do you know?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a tracking device on your phone. I
Right,
installed
like
it.
literally.
Yeah.
How are you using this information?
My mom used to track my little brother's phone when he was in high school.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, even with that, I was like, "Mom," and she was like, "He doesn't know, so don't tell him." And I'm just like,
Mm.
Oh my
Oh
God.
no.
I have a friend, and she did the same thing. She was with a guy, and she put a physical tracking thing underneath his seat in his car.
What?
I was like, where'd you even get this?
fucking way.
Well, how did you search for it? How did you buy
James
this?
Bond
Where do you
shit.
buy this shit?
What
You know
the
what I mean?
fuck?
Wow.
Spy gear and shit. It was crazy
Spy
shit.
gear.
Like she literally
Like,
put a
did-
little
did
device.
she-
And then
Like in
that,
the movies.
that device had an app.
I don't know if it had an app, but it had like it was transmitting a
Imagine she
GPS
had,
location.
She had like a
all
whole
times.
like fucking GPS coordinator
real.
device, like James
Fucking
Bond.
NSA in her
Oh,
house. You know what I mean?
no.
Crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Why are you in a relationship if you gotta track your other person?
Yeah,
you know?
if
That's
you're
fucked.
if you can't trust them, then you need to just get out of the relationship.
You're tracking.
I
them?
mean, the thing is the secrecy of wanting to track the other person. I think that if you're in a relationship and it's committed, you should have your location shared.
That's
Like,
what that was
yeah,
gonna be my
I
next
just feel
question.
like
yeah.
location shared. It's 2020. It part of it is also just safety and convenience. Like if I know it, let's say I'm at home. Let's say we live together.
Mhm.
I'm at home and he's out doing whatever, and I'm like, damn. I need to go to the store. Let me check where he's at to see. I know he's on his way
Yeah.
home. Hey, I see you're close to the store.
That's
Can you
mad
pick this up?
convenient.
Yeah.
I
It's
never thought of
convenient
that.
as hell. You know,
Yeah.
like
That's
for
a hack,
those
That is-
That's a
literally,
hack.
it's a life hack.
right?
For
That's
those
sick, yeah.
purposes,
Mhm.
not on some
Yeah.
like you said you were going to be here and I see that you're
Yeah.
somewhere else.
I mean, me and Harji are tracking on with each other.
Yeah,
I
never used it though. That's clutch.
think I've used it once or twice. I think I was just like, how far is he? I think you were walking home.
Because so many times, like before COVID, like I've been stressed. I'm like, yo, where the fuck did she go?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be home by now.
Yeah,
Like,
you forget
Like
that I
not on some like, yo, she's cheating on me shit. Like, yo, is she good?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Did something happen?
Yeah.
One time, me and Marie went out, and Harjit called us, and I'm like, yeah, I'm on my way home. I should be home in like 10 minutes. And then Marie sees like a boba place, and she's like, yo, we gotta get boba. And she like pulls over, and we spend like probably half an hour like getting boba.
Yeah.
And like over here, Harjit's like freaking out. He's
He
like,
called again.
I called back. I'm like, you said 10 minutes. It's been 12.
It's been 12.
Just tell me. If it's gonna be half an hour, let me know.
That was funny.
Keep me
Damn.
updated, man.
I was like, I remember that. I was like, oh, that's cute.
it's cute that my boyfriend just assumes that I'm like got into a
Dead.
car accident or dead.
Oh
or
no. I just was like, oh, he just misses you.
No, he just thinks worst case scenario.
yeah,
I get
I'm like,
that.
yeah, she's dead for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's late. She's
It's
dead.
over.
She's dead.
She got kidnapped.
Well,
sex
for that-
trafficking.
Oh,
Like, it
no.
could be
I mean,
anything.
for
a
that
real
reason,
fear.
that's why my roommate and I have our location shared. I'm like,
Mhm.
we're two single women in LA. We have to have our location shared.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense for sure.
I always do that when I like leave before I had a car and I had to like Uber home at like
Mhm.
1 a.m. or something and be like, cool, I'm gonna share my location with you for 24 hours. Because you
Mhm.
can do that, which is awesome.
Mhm.
Did you know that there's like a place on your phone where like it tells you where you've been and for how long?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a
That's-
way. There's a way that you can search
Crazy.
every
That's
single
too
location
much.
that
It's
you've
like-
been
too
to.
much.
Like I could check how much time I've spent at like Walgreens
Mhm.
down the street to the exact minute,
Can we talk about how they take that data and then sell it?
right?
That's
That's
What?
fucked. Yeah,
That's the whole. That's
the
it's
whole
data
reason,
mining.
That's the whole reason they're taking it.
That's the whole reason why there's so much controversy over these big tech
Mm.
people, because they track every. Well, we talked about it on like
Yeah.
Social Dilemma.
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
know how long you're looking at like a specific picture on your phone,
Yeah.
so crazy
and
to
then
me.
they know what to send you. It's
So
crazy.
wait, if you turn off your phone, then it can't do that, right?
no,
No.
Okay, what if you're in airplane mode?
I don't think so, because you're never
Yeah.
putting out a connection.
yeah, you're not putting out
Yeah.
connection then.
Yeah.
Okay, so anytime I go anywhere, I need to be in airplane mode. Cool.
Let's calm down. You're not gonna go on airplane mode.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to check Insta. Let's relax.
But this was good for
Also,
20
like,
minutes.
what happens if, like, what if something happens and
I
then
know.
your friend can't track you?
Well, you see, that's how they get you.
true.
Yeah.
We're in the
No,
system, guys.
Yeah.
We
We're in the system.
are.
We're part of Skynet.
That's
We're
why when people try to tell me, yo, Harji, you can't be part of the fucking system. I'm like, we already are, bro.
Yeah.
We're already slaves.
It's too late.
Let it
There's
go.
No
man.
too
going
late.
back.
Let it go,
Skynet
bro.
took over, man.
Right? They own us already.
They own us.
Unless you move to like fucking forest with like nothing,
Right? With nothing, with no
with
signal.
the necessities.
You,
and
you
that's
got
it.
But
no
then-
Wi-Fi, no cellular data.
Make your own food.
nothing.
People
That'd
might
be
start
so
doing
lonely.
that someday.
Right?
Mhm.
That would be
Where are you
lonely.
gonna
Or it could be a
that way.
vibe.
Or you could create your own village
Yeah.
with no electronics.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be fucked up. That'd be fucked. I would not survive in that village.
I've always wanted to do like one
I'd
of
be
those
like,
like
smuggling iPhones.
like you want to check your Insta?
Oh, no.
You want to see what the
one of
normies
these,
are up
bro?
to?
It's a
You wanna know what your
camera.
thing is doing? So I got you right here.
Oh man.
I got like a jack with iPhones in there. That'd be jokes, no?
Good podcast, guys.
Good party.
Always.
For sure. Do we have any closing statements? Any ending notes? Anything we want to update the people on? We've been dropping bangers every single Sunday on youtwotv. If you guys haven't been keeping up, we're
Stop
back.
asking us when we're gonna drop content because we've been
There's so much content that's being
so
pumped
much.
Right?
So much.
through everything.
Yeah, so
We got the podcast,
got the podcast, got
the channels.
we just dropped a vlog recently as well. There's so many things coming out, so make sure you're following, subscribing on everything. If you listen on Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave a review and a rating. That'd be dope.
Subscribe, like, comment, follow us. Follow
Yeah.
Marie and Eric.
And don't touch each other's laptops.
Peace.